You know that feeling, right? You ask an AI for something, anything creative or complex, and you get back, well, something completely bland and pretty much useless. It's so frustrating. It feels like you're just talking to a brick wall. But what if the problem isn't the AI at all? What if it's the way we're talking to it?
So, let me introduce you to Paul. He's a business student, he's got a big report due, and he's trying to use AI to help him out. And it is not going well. He's just staring at this wall of text that is so generic, so uninspired, it's doing him absolutely no good. He has totally hit a wall, and that deadline is getting closer and closer. So, what was the prompt that led to this disaster? Just this one little sentence. And come on, let's be honest, we've all done it. We treat the AI like a search engine, just throwing a topic at it and hoping for magic. But this kind of vague command is exactly why Paul is getting a report that's just boring. Okay, so his friend Anne, who's a writing student, she sees how frustrated he is, and she tells him he's making a classic mistake. He's giving an order when he should be starting a dialogue. He's missing the whole art of persuasion, and that, it turns out, is the real key to unlocking what these tools can do. So Anne lets him in on a secret weapon from her writing classes. She tells him to stop thinking of it as a command, and instead to treat every single prompt like a rhetorical situation. Now, I know, it sounds a little academic, but trust me, this simple little mind shift is about to change everything for him. So what is a rhetorical situation? It's really just the full context of any communication. To be persuasive, which is what we're trying to do here, you always have to think about three things. Your audience, in this case, the AI, your purpose, which is getting a specific, detailed report, and the context, right? You're not just asking for facts, you're trying to build a persuasive case. To get him started, Anne introduces Paul to this ancient Greek concept that, believe it or not, is having a major comeback in the age of AI. It's a little thing called kairos, and it's all about setting the stage for persuasion. Think of kairos as creating the right environment for your message to land. So for an AI prompt, that means you give it the background context before you even make your main request. You're kind of warming it up, giving it the why behind the what, so it fully understands the world you're operating in. And this is not just some clever trick. Researchers are actively digging into how these timeless ideas, like kairos, are actually fundamental for us to talk to computers effectively. It turns out that to communicate with our most advanced machines, we need to lean on some of our oldest and most human skills. Okay, so the stage is set. Now it's time to actually make the request persuasive. And for that, Anne pulls out the most famous communication toolkit in history, Aristotle's 3 appeals. You've probably heard of these: ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos is all about credibility. You tell the AI who it should be, what role it's playing. Pathos is about emotion. You define the tone and the style you're going for. And logos? That's just logic. You give it a clear structure, the facts, the framework it needs to follow. And the research absolutely confirms this works. When you give an AI a specific persona, that's the ethos, it completely changes its persuasive strategy. Look here, an authoritarian persona leans heavily on authority and logic, while a libertarian left persona uses more emotional and logical appeals. The big takeaway is that assigning a role directly shapes the kind of argument you get back. All right, theory is great, but let's see this in action. It is officially time for a prompt makeover. Anne is going to help Paul rebuild his request from the ground up using kairos, ethos, pathos, and logos. Just look at the difference. It's night and day. On the left, Paul's sad little one-liner. But on the right, you've got this rich, rhetorical prompt. He gives it a role with ethos. Act as a senior business strategist. He sets the tone with pathos, optimistic but grounded in data. He provides a clear structure with logos, executive summary, market analysis, and he sets the stage perfectly with kairos, telling it to start with the context of urban populations. It's not an order anymore. It's a detailed, professional briefing. And the payoff? It's immediate. Instead of that generic summary, Paul gets back this sophisticated, persuasive, perfectly structured report that's tailor-made for his audience of investors. And here's the kicker. The AI didn't get smarter, the conversation did. And right there, that's Paul's aha moment. He realizes that the secret to getting amazing results from AI isn't about becoming a coder or a tech wizard. Nope, it's about becoming a better communicator, a better writer, a better thinker. And really, this is the whole point. As our technology gets more and more powerful, our uniquely human skills don't fade away. they actually become more essential. The timeless art of rhetoric, of shaping arguments and persuading an audience, that is suddenly the key to mastering these incredible new tools. By thinking like a writer, you can transform your AI from what feels like a frustratingly simple machine into a powerful, creative partner. So really, the question isn't just about what the AI can do anymore. The real question is, now that you know how to have a real conversation with it, what will you create?